Okay, so that's a half bullseye.
So I'm already wearing this shirt. Not that the other stuff isn't professional, it's just how I did it. The first thing I always want people to do is wash up the windshield so we can check for other damage, and so the suction cups will seat on the windshield without wanting to pop off. So we use a foam glass cleaner so we don't get any moisture in the chips, and then we don't want to spray right on the chip. So this is a fairly new car. This windshield's hardly even pitted up. Is this a brand new car or a brand new windshield?
Brand new windshield.
Brand new windshield, yeah. How long the windshield been in there before you got a chip in it? We're going to drill it. So there's always a little impact point, and I removed some loose glass out. Then I drilled part way down to the plastic, and I'm going to tap and get a little connection. Hopefully we'll be able to see that. Yeah, I can see it happen. See this little circle there? And that's will just make the resin very easy to go in there. It's what I call tapping and bullseye. And then we'll put a little suction cup grease on our suction cups on our tri-cup tool, which we have a patent on. Then we want to back the adjusting bolt and the injector off so we can suck the tool down. And I usually suck it down just a little short so I can slide it into place. It'll self-level because of the 3 cups, so you just turn the injector and the adjusting bolt down until it touches the glass, and then you go, it's about another turn. I kind of watch the feet as the bevel gets sharper going up there, and it's a little flat place on the feet. See how that's how I know that I'm getting enough pressure on the tool, and I can also feel it there. Then we're going to use our thinner chip resin. We'll need to put 2 drops in the professional tools, maybe 3. We'll do 3. This tool's been used. If it's a dry tool, you'll have to use more resin the first time, but this tool's been used. And then we do pressure and vacuum, and when we do that, you can see it's almost already gone. It took the resin that fast because of the nice little connection we made. But then we want to, so we do pressure and vacuum twice. Then we'll look and see. Everything looks good. That's pretty much done. I like the way it's filling and everything. So we're going to go back on there. I like to have the tool where you can slide away like that. It really makes the repair go faster. Then we're going to stick a mirror in there. Stick a mirror in there to help it cure under pressure. So there's 2 ways that this thing will cure under pressure, this little half bullseye. One, there's solar coating in the middle of most windshields that reflects like 80% of the UV, depending on who made it and how good the solar coating is. So the UV light will come down and hit that solar coating, which is in the middle of the windshield in the lamination, the soft plastic, come back up and start to cure the resin in the brake. But some of it will go through there and come back up and hit it. So I do use a mirror. There are people that say that the mirror doesn't work, that it doesn't help, but it really does. If you compare using a mirror and not, it starts to set the resin up quicker. And all we want to do is we want to get the resin to start to gel, so when we pull the tool away, air doesn't come back in. So it's what I call curing under pressure. I think it's one of the most important parts of what we do. And that'll keep the air from rushing back in. And the typical rule is maybe 5 minutes. It's pretty sunny today. You learn down the road which chips you got to leave it on a little longer, which ones you can take it off a little sooner. The more they're a star break, the less you got to cure under pressure. The more they're a bullseye or combo, the more you need to cure under pressure. But a good rule of thumb is just leave it for 3 to 5 minutes. 5 minutes is what I pretty much tell new people that I'm training. And that'll make sure. You can't over cure it. The only thing you want to watch on hot days is not using too much pressure, because it might blow out into the plastic if you over pressure it. And you might want to step up to the next thicker chip resin too. This is cured under pressure for 5 minutes. The first thing we want to do is we want to pull away and see if there's any little air pocket starting back in, and I don't think we're going to have one No, this looks great. So then we back the injector off, back the adjusting bolt off. Just take the tool and just twist it, it'll come off. Wipe the extra. Then we want a pit fill the brake. So we use a little drop of pit filler, put it just above the chip, and put a cure tab on there. The tabs you can use over and over again. As you can see, I've used this one a bunch. The way you tell it's cured is you take your razor blade and you'll kind of make a tearing sound. That one didn't too much, and you can tell that it's dry. And then you scrape straight on with your razor blade. All you have left is the little impact point, and it's nice and flush.
Well, I probably did. You tell her I was here? Sometimes I call my office just to ask them. That's not big deal. As long as you probably got the brother on.
If you want to pit polish, they've got some polish and you'll hardly even see this, but it tends to show up a few days later. So I usually leave a little spot and explain to the customer that there's going to be a little spot where the repair was. But that's what's left. You want to shoot that from the inside?